All right, cool. I'm going to show you one of the most important chords that you've got to know how to use. This is what's called a 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 chord, one of my favorite chords. And basically what we're going to do, so we know how to make a 7, right? So when we make a C7, we basically take and we do, here's our 1, here's our 3. We start with the major chord, and then we add the flatted 7th, which would be B flat, right? So B is our 7 in the key of C. Our flatted 7 is B flat. We know that. And then if we were going to make it a 9, we would add the D on top, which is our 9 or our 2, right? 7 plus 2 equals 9. So now we've got these 5 notes, and of course we put the C in the left hand. We know how to make the 9s, I know. What we're going to do though, to make the C7 sharp 5 sharp 9, when we see a sharp 5, that means you have to augment something, right? So you have to augment, or you have to sharp the 5th. So that's going to turn G into A flat or G sharp. And then we want to sharp the 9 as well. So if we sharp D, it becomes what? D sharp or E flat, right? So that would basically give us the notes of a C7 sharp 5 sharp 9. So it's basically made up of our 3, our sharp 5, our flat 7, and our sharp 9, or as some people like to think of it, your flat 3. Okay, cool. Now let's actually play this, see how it sounds. So this is kind of like the top of the food chain for augmented chords. Top of food chain for augmented chords. Okay, cool. So if you want to think of an easy way to make it, you could just think of it like this. It's just your 3, your flatted 7th, and your flatted 3rd, which makes it a minor, right? So that would be how you would make it if you were just going to keep it simple. And that actually works well. But listen to the difference when you add that sharp 5 in there. Ooh, it gets really just full sounding, right? So this is actually the one we want to use. I don't use this chord very much, hardly at all, but I use this one just about every single song. Let's do another key. Let's do the key of F. So it's going to be our 3, our sharp 5, our flatted 7th, and our flatted 3 or sharp 9, okay? So basically, here's how I would do it. I would start off with an F9. If I was going to make it, I would sharp my 5, okay, and then I would sharp my 9. And that's going to give me the chord. But eventually, you just want to memorize them, okay? Let's do the same thing, B flat. So start with the B flat 9, sharp the 5, which is F, and sharp the C, which is your 9. That gives you B flat, sharp 5, sharp 9. Okay, so D, G flat, A flat, D flat. Okay, let's do the same thing for E flat. Okay, A flat 9 to A flat, sharp 5, sharp 9. A flat 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. Okay, let's do D flat, sharp, D flat 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. Notice this spells F-A-B-E. That'll be important later, Fabe. Okay. G flat 9, sharp the 5, sharp the 9 or the 2, B flat, D, E, A. Okay. Let's do B. So here's my B9, E flat, G, A, D. Okay. You'll want to probably play these every day till you get them because they're a little hard to play at first. So here's E9, sharp the B turns into C, sharp the G flat turns into G. I've got A flat, C, D, G. Okay. Now you'll notice this E is the same shape as the A1, okay? So here's an A9, here's A7 sharp 5 sharp 9, D flat, F, G, C. So E and A are the same shape. And then let's look at D. So here's D9, sharp the A, sharp the E. I've got G flat, B flat, C, F. Okay? Then I've got G, so G9, B, D, F, A. I'm going to sharp the D to E flat and the A to B flat. Very pretty chord. Okay, and I'll show you how to use it after we learn them. Okay, so I would just practice these in all your keys until you get them all. Okay, have some fun with it. It's a really, really important chord, and I'm going to show you how to use it in the next lessons, and also some songs that we can use it in. Now here's an extra little trick you can do to remember it, although I would prefer that you remember it by just memorizing it and by getting the concept of like 3 sharp 5 flatted 7 sharp 9, because we want to think about things the right way. But another way you can think about it, because some people learn different ways, is this. So here's a B flat 2 over D. Okay, if I play that as an octave, F, B flat, C, D. I can take my bottom F. So this is just a B flat over D. We played that a lot, right? Just a 1 over 3 if you're in the key of B flat. You can take that last F and move it up, and you've got your chord. D7, sharp 5, sharp 9. That's a shortcut way. I don't recommend remembering it like that, but sometimes whatever it takes to, you know, to make it happen. So let's look at like a C1. So my middle, which major chord has a C in the middle? That's an A flat, okay? So we're playing A flat 2 over C. I'm going to double up on my E flat, and then I'm going to sharp that bottom E flat, and that gives me C7, sharp 5, sharp 9. All right, so once again, I don't recommend remembering it like that, but if you need to, I know everybody learns in different ways. So, all right, God bless.